Mr. Mayor, we live.
Hey, thank you for that, Mark. So today is November 1st, 2023. The time is 6:10 p.m. and I am calling to order the Baldwin Park City Council special meeting. City Clerk, can I have a roll call, please?
Absolutely. Mayor Estrada,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Garcia, Councilmember Avila, Councilmember Ayala.
Here.
Councilmember Damian.
Here.
Let the record reflect that Councilmember Avila and Mayor Pro Tem Garcia are not present.
Okay, thank you for that, City Clerk. So at this moment, we'll move on to public communication. Anybody looking to speak?
No, Mayor, at this time I have not received a written request for comment.
Oh, if there's anybody looking to speak that didn't fill out a speaker request card, now is your time. Seeing. Yes. It is a special council meeting though, so you got to make sure it's on the agenda. Right.
Comment now?
Yeah, public comment.
Yes. Greg Tuttle, business owner. Mayor, before I say anything at the council meeting, maybe you can clear up your thing after I speak about your thing you're going to talk about with the vendors, so I don't conflict with what you want to do. Otherwise, you all have a picture here that I gave you. What it is three of our finest Baldwin Park PD officers eating at a illegal taco stand outside the city of Baldwin Park. Now, what really upsets me is they were doing this during the time that one of our residents was being harassed by that idiot that was in here last week, Eden. Okay, people blocking the street, walking up and down the street. And then we had Manny Carrillo didn't lock the gates for the park over there. So they had room to put all their cars in there because it's a small street, which you're trying to do parking enforcement. And they were all in there to get the van all set up so they could go up and down the street. Now, our officers were out eating tacos while these guys were doing up and down the street in the middle of the street with videos, which we all saw. Now, I wondered, why do we have a police department if they're not going to protect our citizens? What were they told to do? Stay in your house, lock your door, turn your lights off. Well, in the meantime, they damaged his fence, tore down American flags, cut them up. And we didn't defend that citizen of Baldwin Park. We allowed a rowdy crowd to go loose. Now, Fontana fixed that problem. How did they fix it? They threw his ass in jail last week. Now, this stuff has to stop. We have to quit being afraid of this guy and being intimidated, because I'm not intimidated by him. And this thing here of our three officers all at one time, that means 6 officers were sitting there having tacos outside the city limits. How is that protecting our city? It's not. We need some discipline in here, and we need to make this go fixed. And we need to protect our residents when they call and not say, well, just stay in your house, turn your lights off, lock your door. Hope they don't destroy your property in the meantime. And Mr. Rios saved the city from having gunshots and knives come out with gangs, because people wanted to come over from different gangs and support him and stop this. But he said, no, leave it alone. I don't want bloodshed. This is your resident. You need to protect us, the businesses and the residents. And this stuff can't happen anymore. 3 cop cars sitting there, Baldwin Park PD. Timestamp, we have all the evidence of this stuff. Okay?
Thank you.
I'm done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. But maybe you can clear up your thing with your vendors for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I just wanted to clarify, Mr. Tuttle, I know that you mentioned that Manny Carrillo had not closed the gates to Walnut Creek Park on that night. I did look into that after you and Mr. Rios pointed that out to me. And there is surveillance video of the janitors arriving at 6:55 p.m. and staff closing the park at 7:15. They took extra time because there was one car parked in the parking lot and they were trying to locate the owner. So at the time, there was only one vehicle that was left in there when they closed the gates at 7:15. So those protesters that you were saying that were parked at Walnut Creek Park were not parked there. There's surveillance for that. Thank you.
All right, thank you for that. So at this moment, seeing that nobody else is looking to speak, I will close public communication. And we don't have an open session or study session today, so we are going to go ahead and recess to close session. And then we will see everybody at the regular meeting at 7 o'clock.